Huh? Not on there.
12 rounds
I don't
of
want. I don't
adrenaline.
want to do it on there.
Man.
It wouldn't seem right coming from me if it was like that's why.
You're live.
And it's
You're live.
it,
You're live. Welcome back to 12 rounds of adrenaline.
well, hey peoples, welcome back to 12 rounds of adrenaline with Tony the Tiger Lopez, where we talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Today, we have a special guest. Our guest, introduce yourself, my friend. Is let them know what you're doing, man.
All right. Well, my name is Xavier Long. I'll be fighting Albert Ochoa on June 24th.
And how did you come up with this fight?
Basically, I used to do this thing on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and I let me catch my breath. I'm sorry. So yeah, I used to do this thing on TikTok, and it was like this loyalty test or whatnot. And so Albert hit me up to like get one on his girl at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that he was a boxer. I literally had started training for boxing 2 weeks before he DM'd me. So I saw that he was a boxer and he was in like the influencer league. And I was like, this could be something I could do. And I'm trying to catch my breath, my bad.
That's
I
all
was
right.
like, this could be something I could do. And basically, I hit him up like, hey yo, let me I'll take both your belts from you, yada yada, unless you scared. I DM'd him something like that, and he told me he was dropping weight classes or whatnot. So I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, you could connect me with the influencer fight league. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if he did or not, but I went out my way to DM them myself. They got back to me, and I set the fight up like that.
Oh, right on.
Oh,
Okay, now what's your boxing experience?
So my boxing experience not too much. I've had no fights at all. I sparred here a couple of times, but I used to play football, and my cousin he has his own gym, and he trained me my senior season, but he trained me for boxing, but it was for football, and I liked it, but it was like the best shape I ever got in. So that was just for a little bit. Didn't do it after that at all. Stopped playing football and started literally December of last year. So
Mhm.
it's been since then. It's so yeah, not too long.
Have you been walking into a boxing gym at all to try to freshen up a little bit of anything?
You say, have I been walking?
Yeah, have you went into a boxing gym to, say, hey, can you help me out? Blah blah blah. You
No, I
know.
have not went to a different boxing gym. I've been going to my cousin's gym.
Oh, so you go into his boxing
Yeah,
on a daily basis?
yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no.
good.
Yeah.
And so now, how long have you been going there for this fight?
Okay, for this fight, all right. So look, it's been on and off. So I went hard for 3 months. It was like December, January, February. I trained hard nonstop. And I was just doing it just because at the time I just was boxing. But I stopped doing it because I stopped doing what I was doing on TikTok, so I wasn't making as much money. I had to get a job.
Right.
So I worked for about a month or so, and I just quit. But for this fight, I started training in like the middle of May, kind of on and off, but it wasn't every day. But in June, when like this month, I've been nonstop. So
Yeah.
yeah. So, but the job I was doing, it was at a moving company. So the whole
Uh-huh.
time I was gonna work out in while working.
While working. Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, now what do you think your best asset's going to be?
My speed, my feet, and I got some power. I mean, I feel like he going to underestimate me because of my size, but I also have power. So it's gonna be all three of those.
Okay, now and what do you consider your best punch?
Hmm. Jab.
A jab?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you consider that your best punch?
Hey, cause if I say he just go rampage on me, if I don't know, if I just have a brain for it, I just lose my mind, don't know what to do. I'm jabbing. Oh, it's just something I know what to do. I know how to do it easy, and I
Uh-huh.
can pop it nonstop.
Oh, really? Now
Yeah,
the jab is one of the most important punches in boxing. You know that, don't you?
it's the most important.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's surprising to say that I've never heard someone say that their best punch is a jab. when it's the
Oh
most
yeah,
important punch. It really is.
yeah.
So
I
that
say it's
tells me
my best
something
one.
already. Say what now?
I say it's my best one. But yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah. Because watch, if you can touch him with a jab, you can take it off with your right hand. Because
yep.
your right hand is going to go about 4 to 6 inches past your jab. So I tell people all the time, if you can hit him with a jab, you can take it off with the right hand.
Yep.
And now, a lot of amateurs these days, or fighters, period, these days, don't sidestep. They don't switch to the left, switch to the right. They don't do anything like that. See, I train fighters and amateur fighters and pros if they come in, but mostly amateur fighters on the daily. But even I got an 8-year-old girl that'll sidestep on you and hook you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, because no one does that, and it's a part of boxing. I mean, what's gone away is the bolo punch. People go, "What's that?" It's a bolo. It's a punch. It's a real punch. But it's been. I think someone back in the I don't remember, maybe 60s used it really well, and he had knocked out a lot of people with it. He was the only one that really used a bolo, but a bolo punch has a lot of power because if you put all your weight, because you should put all your weight into that punch. It's a wicked punch. It's a short punch. You throw it on the inside, not the outside. Throw it on the outside, you can get caught. So you only throw that on the inside. Now, okay, for you, are you an inside fighter or are you an outside fighter?
I can do both.
You can?
Yeah.
So basically, you can fight in the phone booth.
Yes.
Oh,
I can
really?
fight in the phone booth. Yes.
Okay, and then you have a good jab, obviously.
Yes.
Now,
I like to dance.
You do? Okay.
Not really, but hey, but I really not really, but boxing. I love sports. That's like dancing to me. So yeah, I like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay. You seem to have a good style for this fight. Let's say. You know what I mean? Because if you can do both, that's what you're going to do.
Oh yeah.
To make a good fight happen, like I tell all my fighters, when the bell rings, attack. It's a fight. It's not a dance. It's a fight.
True.
And that's the way I've always thought about
True.
it. Rather people are paying $2 or $10, they're paying good money to see a good fight. Give it to them. You know what I mean?
This is what we've been training for. This
Yeah.
is literally.
Hey man, you know what? There's any one fight can change your whole life.
That's
what I mean?
Yes.
And
right.
so you have to take every fight like it's your last. Take it for real. Take it like it's your last. Like this is it. When I was fighting, that's the way I looked at every fight. Like, this could be my last fight. And watch this. My thing before I walked into the ring at every title fight or every pro fight that I had, I'd always told myself, today's a good day to die, and I'm not going to die running. Because the fact is, you can die in that ring, and another fact is, I'm not going to be running. So I never took a step backwards. I don't. The fight's in front of me, and so I move forward.
Yeah.
And I think that's gotten away with a lot of fighters in these days. Everybody wants to shine for the next fight. Well, if you didn't shine for the first fight, what makes you think you're going to shine for the next fight? You know what I mean? So, and that's the misconception of what they're having. Someone's giving these fighters false hopes of, oh yeah, it looks like they all got to just survive my butt, shit, knock him out. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
That every round that your opponent's in front of you is a round you can get knocked out yourself.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And that's the reality of boxing. And so, I think a young man such as yourself, I was watching you hit the bag. Hey man, it's not easy, because if it was easy, everybody be doing it.
I would do it. You're right,
sir. And what's not easy, what you can't do today, doesn't mean you can't do it tomorrow. You just got to work at it. So your work ethic seems to be really good. You seem to be doing all your running. And how far are you running right now?
I try to at least 2 miles. I try to
Okay.
shoot for a minimum 2 miles at least.
Okay. If I can suggest, maybe a little suggestion for you, pick up to 4, maybe 5, maybe 5.
Okay.
And don't jog, run. You're a young man, run. You're not running a marathon, so you got to run 20. Just run 5 miles and run it fast.
Yeah.
Because everything in the ring happens fast.
No, you're right.
Yeah, and so maybe do like maybe 6 or 7 wind sprints afterwards. And,
Gotcha.
and here's what it really is. Here's what I'm really saying to you. That's a goal. There's your goal. 5 miles, maybe 5 wins, 500-yard wind sprints. and you should be good. You can do that. You're ready for a 6 round real fight.
Got
You
you.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Condition wise. If the jab is your punch, then perfect it. Double up on it, triple up on it, 5 jabs, right hand, left foot, throw combinations off it.
Yeah.
You know, because you said, because when I was watching you hitting the bag, man, you're pretty fast. You got speed. Use it. Speed
Oh, yeah.
kills.
Most
I
definitely.
I tell people all the time, speed kills. What you don't see will hurt you. You know
Nah,
what I
you're right.
mean?
Yeah. You're right.
So now when the fight happens, do you have like a special song to come out to? Do you have fancy shorts or shoes or whatever? What you got?
No.
Or you come out like Mike Tyson
How Mike Tyson came out?
in a towel wrapped around his head and some shorts, black shorts and black shoes. He didn't care.
Nah. If anything, I may come out in a robe, but not. Honestly, nah. I feel like I'm gonna just when it comes, I'll know at that time. I feel like, but for right now, I just ordered me some trunks and some shoes, so I'm gonna look good. I know that. But other than that, I'm gonna have a good song, a song I'm gonna come out to. I know that.
What's it gonna be? Can I ask?
Yeah, it's between a couple of choices. It's gonna be. It may be it's this guy named Big Scar. It may be From the Jump. I like that song, but if not that song, it's gonna be an old school R&B type song with a nice beat that I just keep replaying in my head. So I just got the my rhythm down. So it's gonna be between the Big Scar song and just an old school jam with a nice beat. To be
Oh,
honest,
okay. All right. I mean, if you ask me, I've known you mind Eye of the Tiger. You know what I mean?
I the
If you,
Tiger.
yeah, I
That'll
got
be
that from. Go ahead.
from Rocky.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Like I love those songs. Like it remind like it's just it reminds you of Rocky type. You
Yeah,
like the movie and stuff.
and you know what, man? Although that was a movie, even me as a fighter still punched me up. It can get you into that mood of, I can do this. I can
Yes.
get in there. I can do it again.
Yeah.
I,
That's how I feel.
yeah.
The movie still like I don't know if you've seen the Creed movies, but the movie's
Yeah.
still doing the same. I just seen the recent one, and when I seen it, I knew I was having a fight coming up, but I didn't know against who or not. But I was like, man, I'm so pumped. I'm ready to fight after just seeing that movie. But yeah.
Those movies have that can get you going.
They can. How about have you ever seen Never Back Down?
No.
Oh, that's like it's like a mid.
Hey, Donnie, I lost him.
You lost him.
Yeah.
He lost you. He'll come back on.
Okay.
We're watching him down
Hold on. Okay, we back.
All right.
here. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear.
Can you hear you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, cool. All right, where are we at?
No, I was just saying that Never Back Down was like a good movie. It's like a fighting movie also.
Yeah, right on, man. So now, how old are you?
I just turned 22 on May 29th. So yeah.
Oh, you're a young man.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, and you say your best punch is a jab. What's your most powerful punch?
Jab, of course. My most powerful punch is gonna have to be the right hook.
Right hook. Okay.
I think so. It's either that or the two.
The jab, right hook.
Nah, I'm saying it's either that or my right cross.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure though.
That would be now. Do you know about pivot? You know about pivoting and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you pivot, make sure you push off that back leg that you're pivoting on, right? You know that's where your power comes from. It comes from your legs.
From your all the way. Yeah. Yep. I know.
I tell people all the time because the punch starts at your toe. When you pivot that foot, that's where your punch starts. That's the power. That's where the power comes from.
You and my cousin say the same exact thing.
Yeah, your cousin must be an old school fighter.
Oh yeah, he is.
See, we're old school. Old school's the best school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't
do it that way.
That's where it comes from.
That's right.
That's the fundamentals.
So by the time the fight happens, you'll be training how long? And have you been sparring? And who's your sparring partner?
I spar with the whole gym.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like because it's certain things that I work on whenever I'm going against different people, though. It's just certain things I work on. But Not really. I've really just been working on what I'm going to actually be doing. I feel like I'm finna be sparring this upcoming week though, and
Okay.
I know it is. I know more than likely, but not really. Usually, but when I do spar, it's the whole gym. But I'm working on some different stuff. But I just sparred. Yeah, like my last day, I trained. It was well, I trained Friday by myself, but Thursday it was like a couple people that came, and this little guy. He's about 13. I sparred with him, but it wasn't like serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just a little working, like
Right.
going after. So that's about it.
You know when you get a young buck like that, you know what you use him for? Because I mean, everybody's there to help you. You know, they help you get ready.
Mhm.
And what you use the young bucks for, man, is defense. So what you do is you let them punch at you, and all you do is move your head. You don't
That's
punch back.
exactly what I do.
You know, yeah. And then when you spar with somebody that you can punch, man, you know, like for me, I started off with big guys, and cause I was a little guy, and so
Yeah.
I start off with the heavyweights. And then what you know, I give them defense. They'd punch back, but you know they don't punch hard. I mean, they knew not to hit me real hard.
Yeah, like not with
Yeah,
all their power.
right. And so
Yeah.
you know, but you start sparring with those guys, and once in a while, man, you'll get it. You'll get the you know it comes real. Like I tell everybody, just because you're sparring doesn't mean it's not a fight.
No,
You
it's a
know what I mean?
fight. It's a
That's
fight, and it
damn
get
right.
some one punch. It could just
Oh
put you in
yeah,
a mode like, whoa, hold on. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And so yeah, it goes back and forth. So like, do you ever spar? Do you spar up? Do you spar down? Do you
Oh,
spar medium? What do you
I'm
do?
telling you, I spar. So the guy, is in my gym. Is like one guy. He got like some experience, and he had a couple of fights. So I sparred against him, and
Mhm.
then also the other people in there. I say to me, they may have been training more than me or more experienced, but I'm more athletic, and I would say it's not me sparring up against them. It's just me practicing. But
Right.
when I spar against him, that's like really the only time is like, okay, I gotta, because he's bigger than me. He's like he way more than me, so it's like I gotta really do what I gotta do, and
Right.
he's not taking it easy on me because he see how hard I be working. So he don't. I'm not gonna take it easy on him type thing because I
Right.
know how
Right.
big he is.
And
So
you know what? That's kind of what. Watch. I tell even my fighters. I always spar my fighters up. I very rarely spar them down.
mhm.
I mean, when someone needs help and they need a spar, of course, then yeah, we'll help you. People help us, we help them. You know, that's what we
Yeah.
do. Uh, but when it's time to, if we don't have no one to spar down with, then we always I don't like them sparring with beginners or people at the same rate. I want them to spar with people that are better than them.
Mhm.
Because and they always ask me why do you always do that? Why do you always put us in there with guys that are better than me? I said so you can learn,
Yeah,
because you ain't gonna learn showing anybody. You ain't gonna learn with someone that's not gonna show you anything.
true.
You're gonna learn by someone that's kicking your ass and you're getting hit and you're going, okay, why did I just get hit? Oh shit, I didn't bob, I didn't weave, I didn't block, I didn't parry, I didn't do something. Because
Yeah,
remember, every time you get hit, it's your fault. It's his job to hit you.
that you
You know,
right.
you didn't do something. It's not what he did, it's what you didn't do. You know, and so and once you get that thing locked in your brain of that's why you need to spar up, and if that's why you're getting hit, because pretty soon you're gonna think, okay, well maybe this next time, because after you're done sparring, you go back and you think about what's going on, right? And are you still with me? I I think I lost you. Oh, there he comes. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi it went out. I don't know why, but
No, that's all right. We're good. So you know, so you it's always good to spar up. I always sparred up. You know,
uh-huh.
when I first started, my first 3 years of my pro career was Bobby Chacon's last 3 years, and
Mhm.
this guy beat me to death every day.
Yeah,
You know, for real, dude. I used to come in all lumped up. At my nose was this wide, my lips were fat, my eyes were swollen, my ears were hurting, the back and the front of my head were hurting the whole day. But I came back every single day.
that's what
Because
made you better.
in my mind, I kept telling myself, one day I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah,
I really did. And for about the first year, it never happened. It never happened at all. But the second year, it would go back and forth. You know, in the third year, you know, my trainer was his trainer, so we sparred every day,
hmm
pretty much. And so the third year, my trainer would say, "Hey, you know, take it easy on Bobby today. You know, he's not doing too well." I'm like,
No,
"Oh no, I like f you. You didn't
yeah,
take it easy on me. We're
yeah,
going to war." And
yeah,
we went to war. And you know what? Bobby never took a step back. Man, them fighters back in the 70s and 80s, dude, they're a different breed of fighters.
I can
They're
tell.
just a different breed. Yeah,
I can tell.
and that's where I got my toughness and my skills from, is from the old school fighters.
Yeah.
And then they without really trying to, well, without really trying to, just I learned because I was sparring with them. I learned because I go, if he hit me with it, I want to be able to hit him back with it.
Yeah.
And so when you spar with somebody up, if they're kicking your ass, figure out why. What are you doing wrong?
And you're also learning from them. Exactly. You learning new moves, maybe picking up stuff that you may like and be. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you this: the reason I feel like, and so like I said, it's my fault why I haven't been sparring up. I gotta take it as more serious, like I really do. But after this fight, I'm really, or leading up to it, that I'm getting more and more serious about it. But this has been my first fight, and depending on how this go, it's just like if I'm going to take it serious or not. But I feel like I am, because I actually like doing this as a sport, and sports is what I like to do. So I feel like I'm gonna be able to take it serious. So I'm gonna start going to different gyms and being able to spar with people that's better than me and stuff like that.
So here's what I say to you, young man. When you said you're gonna take it as far as you can go, as good as it goes, it's gonna go as hard as you work.
Yeah,
it'll go as good as hard as you work.
Yeah,
you put the work in, you'll get the rewards. He who works the hardest will win. That's it. True. Here's a fact that you must face. I tell all fighters this: you're going to get hit, and you're going to get hit really hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's what you do at that time when you do get hit. If you frail, if you stop fighting, if you give that look like, oh, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Quit.
Over with.
Yeah, it's a done deal. Wrap. It's a wrap. Go home. I learned in the gym to just take it.
Yeah.
And watch. This sounds crazy. I know the people that are watching or listening out there go, this is crazy, but this is what really has to happen. And it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't have to happen before this fight. You can be successful as you want to be for this fight. It depends on how much you want to work.
Yeah.
But so, because you control your own destiny, nobody does but you.
Yeah.
And so when you get hit, when I remember the first time I got hit, I went, ugh. Dude hit me right on my nose. My nose got, my eyes watered. My nose was like red and hurting. And it pissed me off so bad. I wanted to kick his ass, but I just couldn't, because I had water in my eyes. My ears could tear up, because and I couldn't see him. So he just kicked my butt for the rest of the round. But I learned, and you learn, and then you learn to take the punch. I couldn't tell you if it was 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. I don't know. One day, the punches just didn't hurt anymore. And one day, you just start taking them. And I've had one fighter in my whole career, well, actually two, in my whole career that hit me really hard. One so hard I went, oh damn,
no,
that hurt. Yeah, that hurt, and hit me in my arm.
In your arm?
Yeah, he gave me a left hook in my arm. It was a left hook to my right arm. Yeah. And he hit so hard, I thought, oh, crap, I better get rid of this fool, because if he don't, he can get lucky, right? So I think I knocked him out like the 7th round, but let me tell you something. He woke my ass up. He really did. So, for you, when you come out there, man, you just got to, when the bell rings, man, fight.
I got you.
People watching, they're on pay-per-view, they're live, they're paying to see you fight. And like I tell people, the best way to win a fight, don't get hit.
You're right.
Defense. Hit that heavy bag. Work a lot of defense. Because watch, what a trainer is training you to do, he's not really training you. You're not going to remember everything he's training you, but your body will remember. Your body will remember if he fakes a jab, your body's going to go like this. Your body's going to do that. It's muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
So you got to have that when you fight. Because if you don't do it every day and you don't work defense every day, you have to work. This is stuff you got to do every single day. You got to hit that bag. You got to work your defense. You got to work your footwork. And you get on that bag is going to save you. you know, I can't tell you how much that bag work's going to help you,
Oh yeah.
especially for something like such as you're doing. What you're doing, it's um shoot, it's a fight,
Hmm.
and you got 4 rounds. You got 8 minutes to get busy.
8 minutes
It ain't a long time,
at all.
So if when the
At
bell
all.
goes ding and you get up and by the time you touch gloves, what 20 seconds has gone by.
Yeah.
So now you're down to a minute 60 seconds, or 80 seconds or whatever it is. I mean, time flies,
Yeah. You're
you
right.
know.
You're right.
So when the bell rings, you have to get busy. You
Gotcha.
want to win, then you got to fight like you want to win.
And how I'm looking at it, I'm coming all the way out to the west. I have to knock him out. No other choice. I don't know who the judge is going to be. I don't know how it's going to go. I have to knock him out. No.
And that's the attitude you need to have.
Yeah. I got to knock him out.
Right.
Simple.
And you have the right attitude. You have a nice swift jab. You have the right materials to do the job. It's here. You got to
No.
make
Yeah. Most definitely.
this and this work together. If
Yes.
you can do that, man, nobody's going to stop you.
Most
You
definitely.
know, the
Yeah.
only person that's going to stop you is you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ain't
So,
getting that way.
so have you changed your diet? What do you eat?
I like to eat. I like to eat crackers and peanut butter, graham crackers and peanut butter, just for a little protein sometimes. I like to eat fruit. I eat grapes and oranges, and like I just changed like leading up, not too far off, because I sometimes I eat chicken, like baked chicken, just for a little protein
Hmm.
also and stuff like that. But uh yeah, now it's just mainly today I've only eaten baked chicken, and that's about it. And
Hmm.
a little bit later, I know I'm gonna get hungry, so I'm gonna eat some graham crackers and peanut butter. That's like a little snack for me, but it's
Uh-huh.
like, yeah,
Now what's the maximum weight for this fight?
153,
And what are you at now?
150, and like I don't, and so my weight, I don't like the most I get, and that like when I was eating, I just like I said, I just changed my diet for real, like the beginning of June.
Hmm.
And before then, I was eating like however I wanted wings, just however I've been wanting to eat, kind of, but
Right.
not too much. And I don't go over 160, but the highest I got was 157, and so right now I'm at 150.
Okay. So what? As a fighter, I give everybody on here advice. Because it's kind of what I did for a million years.
Yeah,
Like if the fight's at 153, coming at 152 and three quarters. You know, I, you need every fighter needs every advantage. Don't give him none. That's your opponent. I came in, I fought at 130. I weighed in at 129 and three quarters every single time.
yeah.
And I would lose 60 pounds from because I walk around at 160. And then I'm Mexican, so I was short and kind of chunky.
No.
So that's what I did. And overnight back then, now that as a pro, they reweigh you before you go into the fight. They do all kinds of stupid things. You can't waste. You can only gain so much weight, which is crazy. Which is, I mean, I don't think it's fair.
Nah.
Watch. If I weigh 160 pounds and I work my butt off to get down to 130 and I make it, now you're gonna punish me because I worked that hard to make it, and just because he goes, well, he's gonna puff up overnight. Well, yeah, because I worked my ass off to get down there.
Exactly.
Why shouldn't I?
Yeah.
What? I did the work. I deserve it. I worked for it.
You made weight. You made.
That's right.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
did what you needed to do. Now is yeah.
So if I step in that ring at 159 and three quarters, oh well, you're bad, not mine.
Yeah.
I did it for years, and then I'm glad they did it when I retired. They started doing the second weigh-in before the fight and all this other stuff. People start complaining about he gained that much weight after the fight. Well, yeah, because he trained so hard to get down. I mean, I don't know. It's a different game now.
Nah.
So for you, I would suggest you come in right under the weight, right under the weight limit. If you
Okay.
can make it by a quarter of a pound, perfect. Because you want to be as strong and as fast as you possibly can.
True.
Because if you're starving yourself and you're starving your body, you're depleting your muscles. So,
Nah, yeah. I look. I was starving. I starved myself for 2 days, and so I went back to the gym and I told my cousin like, man, I haven't been eating yada yada. And he was like, you don't starve yourself. He was like, just eat. You know what I'm saying? He say just eat some wings. I mean, this make this be your last time, but you can have some wings. And this was fried wings, but this was literally 2 days ago. But he just told me I didn't have to starve myself like that because I had did it. But
Yeah.
right. I'm saying I got you. I got you.
Yeah, no,
I didn't.
yeah, you know, I think you running, what you're working on now is good for you. You just got to do this. I think when the bell rings, it's going to determine. You got to have confidence. A fighter has to have confidence.
Yeah.
You know, and watch. In order, you get confidence by running hard, training hard, doing everything that someone's asking you to do it to your fullest ability.
Yeah.
Without release, fullest ability. If you do that in your head, when that bell rings, you got all this confidence in the world. You'd be like, shit, I can go 10 rounds today. I don't care because you're in condition to it. You trained and you know you didn't cheat.
Yeah.
You know, for myself, I'd have been a good 15-round fighter because, I didn't even get going until like the 6th or 7th round. You know,
Yeah.
and then after that was warm, and I just put it all out there. I worked hard.
Yeah.
So if you work hard, my man, nothing's stopping you. That's how a real fighter should think.
No, I'm taking in everything you telling me. Like you're a 3-time world champion, so you know exactly what to do. I'm taking it in.
So now, what's your best combination?
Or
I don't want to give out no secrets because your opponent might be watching, so I don't want to give out if
he may be, but is he gonna be able to defend it? Is he gonna be able to defend it?
Exactly. Nah. But if you're not comfortable, you ain't got to say nothing if you don't feel comfortable.
I got you. I'll say my best combination. I'll let you know. You go see it. How about after the fight? If you see the fight, you go see me using it a couple of times. Then you tell me if you saw what it was. How about that? So we ain't gonna give out the secret in case old Albert got his eyes on this interview.
All right, I'll tell you what, man. We'll talk a little bit more, and maybe my partner here might if we get some time, might go down to the fight and check you out in person ourselves. How's that? That'd be pretty good.
That sounds real good. That sounds real good.
Because you know what, you got that. You seem to have that charisma, dude. You're like a live wire. Yeah. You're like one of them fools that stand in front of you, like, damn, this is gonna be a tough fight. Because you're a live wire. You know what I mean? Some guys are just there. Some guys are real alive, and those are the ones you got to watch. So yeah. I think I'm thinking this could be more of an interesting fight than what a lot of people are thinking.
No, I'm feeling like I'm going to put on the show. So that's all. I'm not finna travel all that way just to BS. I'm not, and I didn't get into this. I started training for a reason, and at the time I started, I didn't know why, but this is why. Like I'm finna put on the show, and there's finna be eyes on this pay-per-view. Hey, I'm finna put on the show. Simple as that.
Now watch. You always remember, it's worldwide TV.
Oh yeah, I played on this. Yeah, and that is not new to me.
And you never know who's watching.
Oh,
hey man, hey, I've seen it happen. Watch. There's been pro fighters that came out. They did a little show. I guess someone's seen them, right? They took them in the gym. They've seen it. They're world champions. True. I've seen it happen. Doesn't happen very often. I've seen it happen once, but it happened.
Yeah.
So
and that means it can happen again.
It could happen again. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So do you have any of your friends or fans that are giving you advice for this fight?
Only my cousin, to be honest, because that's really all I've been. I don't got too many friends. I mean, I got friends, but a lot of people, they be like, you better knock him out. They're saying stuff like that. But other than that, only my cousin, he's really the one that's giving me like actual, like, you know what I'm saying, real advice.
Real training and stuff.
Yeah. It's just other people, it's just like, hey, you gonna knock him out or yada yada. It's just stuff like that. So.
Yeah. So okay.
But you just gave me hella good advice. I really appreciate all the advice you just gave me. So you also But
Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what? Cause I'm real, man. You know what? If I see someone's trying, I try to help. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know, watch. I'm a fight fan. I want to see a great fight. So if I want to see a great fight, and I seen you hitting the bags and stuff, man, you're looking good, man. You looking good.
appreciate it.
You know, yeah, I think this will be a decent fight, man. You know,
Yeah.
I think
And
a lot of people there might be some shockwaves happening that night. You
I
know what I
think
mean?
so, and of course, like me and him, I mean, like we both we don't have the best experience yet, but this our beginning stages, and I feel like I said, I'm coming to put on the show. I know he gonna be coming to put on the show. I know he want to keep his belts. I want to take him, so it's gonna be something good to watch. And if say both our career keep going down the line, it's gonna be something good to look back on, you know.
That's
So
right. There it
yeah,
is. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're still training, so I appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me, man, and talk to the fans that we have listening to us today. And hey, man, I wish you plenty of luck. You know, go out there, like they say, hands up, chin down, ass off the canvas. You'll be all right. You know what I mean?
yeah, I got you.
All right,
And
my brother.
I want to say I appreciate you for having me and all the advice again. And y'all stay tuned for the
I tell you
24th.
what. I'm sorry, but after the fight, I want you to come back on, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All
I'm
right,
sorry,
cool.
man. But man, peace out, brother. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
peace
I
out.
appreciate you.
All
All
right.
right.
Close the show. Close it. Right here.
Okay, folks. Uh, that was 12 rounds of adrenaline. We had our special guest on today. It's going to be fighting Albert Ochoa on his next fight out, and I think it might be a pretty good fight. I think we're in for a good surprise as fight fans. All right.
Like, comment.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you.
Hey, we have. Who is this dude right here?